It's going to take time. Maybe that's not what you want to hear right now, but it's the truth. You've been trying, haven't you? You've been showing up, putting in the effort, doing the best you can with what you have. But still, it feels like you're moving too slowly, like everyone else is racing ahead while you're stuck in place. You wonder if you've missed your chance, if somehow you've fallen behind and won't be able to catch up. But let me remind you of something important, something we forget too easily when life feels heavy and progress feels invisible. You're not behind. You're right where you need to be. We live in a world obsessed with speed, quick success, instant results, fast paths to the top. It's easy to believe that if it's not happening now, it's not happening at all. But real things, things that last, things that matter, don't grow in the blink of an eye. They grow slowly, almost quietly. And that's why they're so easy to overlook. But just because something takes time doesn't mean it's not working. Just because you can't see the result yet doesn't mean your effort is in vain. Some of the most powerful changes happen under the surface, far from the eyes of the world. You may look around and see others succeeding. Their lives look full, polished, in order, but you don't see their hidden moments. You don't see their doubts, their struggles, their slow, painful progress. You only see the outcome, never the process. And when we compare our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, we always come up short. But your story is different. It's not supposed to look like theirs. It's not supposed to move at the same pace. This journey you're on, it's yours for a reason, and the timing of it is not a mistake. There's a kind of strength in slowness, a kind of wisdom that only comes from moving through difficulty with patience. It's in the effort you continue to give, even when there's no guarantee of success. In the way you keep going, even when it feels like nothing is changing. In how you choose to believe that one day all of this will make sense, even if today it doesn't. Maybe you've been trying for months, maybe even years. You've put your heart into your work, your relationships, your dreams. And still, there are days when everything feels stuck. You wonder what you're doing wrong. You question whether it's worth it. But just because the results are slow doesn't mean they won't come. Growth isn't always visible. Sometimes it's subtle. A shift in how you think, a deeper resilience, a steadier heart. You're building something far more important than a perfect outcome. You're building yourself. And I know it's exhausting to keep going when it feels like you're alone in the effort. When others make it look so easy and you're still in the middle of the climb. But what they have doesn't take away from what you're becoming. Their speed has nothing to do with your value. You are not in a race. This is not a competition. You're not late. You're not behind. You're simply growing in your own time. Sometimes we think we need to do more, be more, achieve more, just to prove we're making progress. But what if the most powerful thing you could do today is simply not give up? What if the quiet, steady choice to keep moving is the real mark of strength? You don't need to wait for everything to be perfect before you begin again. You don't have to feel ready. You just have to be willing to take one more step, to give one more try, to believe even without evidence that it's still worth it. And it is, because you're worth it. Let go of the idea that there's a timeline you're supposed to follow. Life doesn't unfold according to charts or checklists. There are people who found their path at 40, others who started over at 60. Some who didn't know what they were meant to do until they had failed 10 times before. You are not behind. You are becoming. And becoming doesn't happen all at once. It takes time. It takes tears. It takes late nights and quiet mornings when no one is watching and nothing feels certain. But those are the moments when the most important things are built: character, clarity, compassion. When you feel like you're not moving fast enough, remember that the goal is not to rush through life. It's to live it, fully, deeply, honestly, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, because those are the days that teach you who you are. Those are the days that prepare you for what's coming. So if today feels slow, if your progress feels invisible, if your energy is low and your doubts are loud, take a breath. You don't have to fix everything right now. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You're allowed to take your time. In fact, you're supposed to. That's where the magic is, in the time it takes, in the waiting, in the stillness that feels empty but is actually full of unseen work. You're being prepared for things you can't see yet. You're being shaped into someone who can carry what they've asked for. And that kind of preparation doesn't happen overnight. It requires presence, courage, endurance, and above all, trust. Trust the process, trust your journey, trust yourself. There will be days when the voice in your head tells you to quit, when it says, "This isn't working, you're wasting your time, you'll never get there." But just because the voice is loud doesn't mean it's telling the truth. You've already made it through so much. You've already proven your strength in more ways than you realize. Don't let doubt steal what you've worked for. Don't let impatience push you off the path. You're not behind. You're just in the middle of the becoming, and becoming takes time. I know it's hard to stay hopeful when results are slow, when the days blur together and you feel like you're going in circles. But not all progress is visible. Sometimes the most meaningful change happens inside, where it's quiet, where it's unseen, where no one claps or cheers, but it still matters. And when you look back someday, you'll see it. You'll see how far you've come. You'll see who you've become. And more than anything, you'll feel proud that you didn't give up when it would have been easier to walk away. So don't rush the journey. Don't chase the shortcut. Don't believe the lie that says faster is better. What's meant to last is meant to take time. Let yourself unfold in the time you need. Let your life bloom slowly. Let your growth be gentle. You don't need to have everything figured out today. You don't need to arrive. You just need to stay present, stay open, and stay true to yourself. That's how you move forward. That's how you build something real. The truth is, time isn't working against you. It's working with you. Every hour you choose to keep going, even without proof that it's working, is a seed planted. And in time, it will bloom, maybe not in the way you expect. Maybe not on the timeline you hoped for, but it will. And it will be worth it, so keep going, keep showing up. Keep trusting that you are not late, you are not wrong, you are not falling behind, you are right where you need to be. And everything is unfolding, just as it should.